Hey guys, it's Peter Nukasani, and today I wanted to make a quick video explaining one thing or talking about one topic, and that is employee count. So this video is just a little view of my personal experiences with this particular topic. This is heavily debated, and many people have many different approaches. So the title of this video is Employee Count, Why Less is More. So my experience with have the number of employees in our business it's actually I think less is more. So the reason is, so about a year and a half ago we were very bloated, and we had multiple VAs overseas, and we had we had 4 or 5 VAs in the Philippines and 1 or 2 VAs in Pakistan, and then we had 4 people here in the US. So I got caught up in just being like, oh, we're growing. Let's just add more and build a giant business. And I thought you needed to have a ton of employees to build a giant business. And I was wrong. So what ended up happening was, first thing is, our burn rate went through the roof with all these employees. And, the burn rate went through the roof, but we were not getting the same amount of return or yield from having a ton of employees. So first thing I would say is you have to figure out what works for you. Is that something you want to do? Do you want to be in the business of managing employees, or do you want to be in the business of selling land, buying land, and doing land deals, right? And for me, I realized that I was trying to just play what I call playing business versus doing business. And and it might have just been like to feel good about our business and like to say, oh, we have X amount of employees. But, number one is, if you're not really like a great manager, hiring a ton of people is not going to help. It actually creates more problems, right? And I think there's many studies about this, and I'm not too well versed in those studies, but from my personal experience, there's definitely a sweet spot that I've seen. And for us, it's having a lean team, because anytime we have bloat, it just slows down our A players. And the last thing I want to do is slow down our A players who generate income for our business, and it creates more confusion and more chaos. Unless you're a phenomenal manager and you love managing people, and that's like your cup of tea. For me, it was not. So I've actually decided that I want to run as small of a business as possible. And it's not because we don't want to hire a ton of people, or actually, yeah, we don't want to hire a ton of people. We want to run a lean business that, where there's a sweet spot where we all can talk to each other, and there's no crazy hierarchy charts. And like, I want to run a simple business, and I want to run a very profitable and a very simple business. And I think unless it's your calling, and there's people that are amazing at this, right? There's many people in our business that run giant teams and they're great at it, but it does not mean that you have to.